Good morning. Welcome everybody to Dialar's Twi'lek Tactics. Well. We have got, let me turn the music down here. We got a good one for us today. So this is going to be a video regarding the Galactic challenges on Nevarro event. We're going to be getting our IG-11 shards. Now let me tell you, this one was actually a lot of fun. So we did a bunch of testing over on Twitch for about 2 hours, busting through this event to figure it out, and man, I actually really enjoy it. I know some people think it is what it is, but I actually really enjoyed it. All right, so there's a bunch to go over for this Galactic challenge. So just to show you guys, I'll show you the feats. So we'll show you everything. So I've completed everything using a whole bunch of different stuff. So let's talk about the modifiers first. So this is the global one. This is for both teams. This is the one that hurts. So whenever a character inflicts a debuff, they gain a stack of Imperial Rule. What it is it's 2% offense and potency. So the opposing IG-88 can get up to 20 stacks of these, and it hurts. Lots and lots and lots of offense. Even Queel can one-shot tunes. So well, what do we get? Well, we get this true defense at the beginning of battle. We get 9 stacks, and they gotta chew through it. Whenever a bounty hunter gains their payout, they also gain frenzy for 1 turn. That's important. 100% increased damage, and cooldowns will reset. That's when they get their payout. So what is true defense? 10% reduced damage taken per stack. And then you lose 1 stack every time you receive damage. So you gotta... The fight's gonna be good off the beginning, but then it's gonna slowly go downhill. So what do they get? It's a Scoundrel bonus. Whenever a Scoundrel ally deals damage to the target for each buff that enemy has, they will gain that exact same buff for 3 turns, and then they're gonna dispel your buff. So they're gonna dispel your buff, and then they're gonna take that buff, and they're gonna get to keep it for 3 turns. Now, some of these feats are actually pretty hard. Complete the battle after attempting to apply thermal detonators 40 times. So what I did in the first 3 tiers is you can use Jawas. So in tier 1, I have all relic 9 Jawas. My Jawas aren't great. So what I did in tier 1, just to draw it out long enough, is I just took in Nebbit and Scavenger and Engineer, and I was able to draw it out long enough to get my thermal detonators, and I also got the Underman feat with that as well. Bounty hunters, you shouldn't have any issues with completing it with your bounty hunters on these first tiers, especially these first 3. So, and then my my Jawas weren't cutting it, starting, I don't know, somewhere around here, 3 or 4. So what you can run is a Zam lead with Greedo, with Dengar, with Cad Bane, and is that all the ones? Yeah. Zam, Greedo, Dengar, Cad Bane. They all apply thermal detonators. Cad Bane's actually kind of interesting because he can dispel the taunt off of L3 and Stunner. So you can use all of them. You could probably get away with not even bringing Cad Bane. You could bring in Bosk and Grief, right? But I think I had Bosk as my 5th. And Zam lead, you can get lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of thermal detonators. But you're gonna, if you're like me and your Greedo is geared 7, I don't know what. Actually, no, he's like gear 11. And I think around tier 4 he wasn't cutting it. I wasn't being able to beat it with the Zam lead. So what I did for tiers 4 through 7, and I'm sorry if you don't have SLKR, because in this Galactic challenge, gear is actually really important. So what I did, and this gets a shout out to EQCP over on my Twitch channel, who recommended this. Run Zam lead with Dengar, with Greedo, and then Grief as a healer, because he also kind of under Zam lead, anytime he uses an ability, he's going to play debuffs, or thermal detonators. And he can heal the team, keep them going, even if they're kind of weak. So Zam lead, Greedo, Dengar, Grief, and then SLKR. SLKR can solo this right through tier 7. So basically all you have to do is get the thermal detonators applied and then win. So you can just end it with SLKR. But you need to apply the thermal detonators, which is why you want to run a Zam lead. Now, to get the Bounty Hunter only feat, I'm going to recommend to you one thing that I saw this morning. So Bitcoin has a video out there. Go find his channel. Gear 10 Aura, Gear 12 Bosk, Gear 12 Boba, Gear 11 Dengar, and a Gear 8 Mando is able to beat up to tier 7. So if you have weaker bounty hunters, try out the Aura Sing lead. Go check out Bitcoin's video. If you are a higher endgame player, then you can use a little bit better stuff. So let's go into tier 7. Now, this is the team that I was practicing on in tier 7. Now, sometimes it fails due to RNG. Sometimes you can win without barely taking any damage. Let's see, now that I'm recording, which one I'm going to get. Okay. So, what you need to do, though, is you need to crit with Mando. Because Mando, if he crits with his basic, will give turn meter to everybody. And I really, really need that turn meter to get out ahead of IG-88. Because then IG-88 is going to AoE and he's going to ability block everyone. And then you're going to have to back out. So let's just hope that it goes nice. There we go. Perfect. It knew that I was recording. Everyone's got full turn meter except for Bosk. IG-88 is going to cause us grief. Like, yeah, grief. Ha ha ha, grief. So let's call in Boba for the double tap. Because what you got to do is you got to, I do believe you got to attack people. Or you got to get crits while buffed. I do believe is the contract. I think it's crits while buffed. So let's AoE. Yep, she's going to do her thing. We're at 70% now. This is where this is nice. So, he applied some debuffs, so he got 3 stacks. That's grief. There we go. So he's got 3 stacks of Imperial Rule. So my Boba has a 6E cross, and now he's getting an extra 6% potency. So, what is absolutely ideal is to land ability blocks on 88 and Quill. If you can do that, it's going to go really, 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 really easy. Now, you see there, I didn't land any ability blocks, but that shouldn't be too much of a problem because this should give us our payout. This is the call to assist. Okay, so there we did. We got our payout. Now, look, Boba has 9 stacks. Well, why does it always go to grief? Boba has 9 stacks. So he has an increased 18% potency on top of his potency cross. And I think his potency is up there. So now, you'd think, ideally, I should be able to land my my ability blocks on these guys right here. There we do. We got them. But then they were dispelled by L3, which is unfortunate. So now, unfortunately, also, I don't have my Disintegrate up. Right now would be the ideal time to use Disintegrate on IG-11. You want to get IG-11 out of here as quickly as possible. So maybe we can kill IG-88. Oh, no. But we got another chance right there. Okay, cool. Wicked, okay. So now we're going to Disintegrate IG-11. Don't worry about him. Queel can also be a pain. So let's go all in on Queel. Bye-bye, Queel. And then bye-bye IG-11. Done. Alright, let's see. I got 17 stacks of that Imperial Rule on Boba. Let's see if that's enough. Not quite. Let's give him, put some more debuffs down. There we go. There's one. Cleanse. There's two. Very, very easy, guys. If you have Relic Bounty Hunters. If you don't, well, let's just try one battle with Bitcoin's team. So, Grief is actually kind of nice. He had Dengar, but I don't know if Dengar is ideal. Need Mando, though. So, Aura Sting's leadership is basically just use an ability while buffed 10 times. That's really easy to do. He had Dengar in here for Grief, because a lot of you probably aren't going to have Grief Karga. And he had, I think it was a Gear 7 Mandalorian. So his video is probably more accurate to somebody that's free to play and has probably been getting these guys passively. So let's just try it once. I found this was, I had to back out and retry it a couple times, but I did eventually get it. It is kind of dependent on, again, I need Mando to crit on the call to assist to get the turn meter rolling. So there he did. Okay. Again, we're going to annihilate or disintegrate, I guess I should say, IG-11. So pick on somebody else. IG-88 is, again, he's going to hurt you if you leave him up. So use the middle ability, because then if she stealths, she'll take a bonus turn. Right? So now, since everyone has their payout, she used the ability, a special ability, and then since everyone has Frenzy, they get 100% turn meter whenever somebody uses a special ability. So Boba, unfortunately, only has one stack. I'm not counting on a whole lot of ability blocks to land, but at least we did get it on IG-11, which is ideal. So I'm gonna use another bonus turn. And let's go bang. Use other special ability now. Not really a necessity to use the call to assist. And you don't really want to use Retribution up. Or you don't want to give them Retribution right now, because remember, they are going to steal your buffs. So I'm just going to basic. I'm going to taunt. And then I'm going to disintegrate. So there he goes. So now, in my opinion, IG-88 is your next biggest target. Because he's going to ramp up all of these, this Imperial rule, and he's just going to start picking you off. Like, really, really quickly. Okay. Now, question for me. Do I give myself Retribution, but I'm then going to give them Retribution? Or do I go all in? Let's just go all in. Because then that strips the taunt. Leaves IG-88 open. Let's call Boba in. Gotta get him out. There's some kind of mechanic where they gain some health back on death. But don't be sleeping on 88, because he is going to pick you off. It's kind of like Rey, where you gotta get them down to the damage immunity. You think you're gonna kill them, and then they just come at you again. All right, let's dispel those debuffs. Okay. Can we get him out now? So damn close. We still have his disintegrate up. We'll save that. Let's just get him out. So now, oddly enough, L3 can do a lot of damage. Can't hit what you can't see, though. Got the ability blocks on Queel. Now you see their damage is starting to ramp up here, guys. Let's get rid of Queel, because he will hurt you. He will do bad things to you. So now we got Mando. Mando has my Retribution up, so I don't really want to pick on him. But then again, you're gonna see L3 is gonna hit Boba really hard on the counterattack. See? This fight is iffy. Yeah, told you. So let's get rid of that retribution over on him. He's gonna pop back up, but then we're gonna go all in on him and get him out of here. Mando's gonna have another. Yeah, see, don't sleep on L3 either. Look at, she's got 11 stacks, so she could do some damage. I'm kind of don't even want to hit her with Mando. See? Dead. We might not even win this. Yeah, there it is, guys. So L3 is going to eventually counterattack us to death. My Gear 11 or Gear 10 aura is not going to kill this girl. So keep trying. You'll get her. So if that's all you need to see, you guys can log off now or switch over to somebody else. You've seen everything I can tell you. I'm just going to do one more with that same team just to see how it goes, if it can go a little better. But remember, first 3 tiers, you can use whatever bounty hunters you want pretty much. Get those easy shards. Use Jawas to get the thermal detonator feats. And then use Zam lead going up right. Oh, so you see this one? I didn't get the crit chance. I didn't crit with Mando, and that happened. Maybe I'll show you real quick the Zam led scheme. So this is to get your thermal detonators. And then SWGOH. Again, a lot of you probably might not have SWGOH. If that's the case, it's going to be really, really difficult for you guys to get this feat. So keep IG 11 stunned because he's a pain. You know, unfortunately, this isn't going to work. So since we got the ability block right off the bat, so you may have to retreat. Grief can dispel the ability blocks, but if all of them get ability blocked, you're just going to be fighting a losing battle. You're going to give them too much time. You want to get those thermal detonators out quick because they're going to target Greedo and he's going to go down real fast. Boom. All right, what are we getting? Again, all ability blocks. And look at how much stacks IG-88's up to already. 12. So that's going to give him 24% increased offense. We'll try it one more time, and then that kind of gets you guys the picture. People in my guild have tried this also, and it's worked quite well for them. They've gotten all the feats with it as well. All right. Well, so now everybody, you get the picture, guys. This team you can run right from the lower tiers. You could even probably get away maybe with boss in some of the lower tiers. Maybe I'll play it out just for sheets and giggles. Okay. You get a thermal. Okay, that's not going to work. You can't lose Zam. You can't lose Zam that quick. Zam is going to be your primary source of thermals. Okay, Zam didn't get ability block that time. Yeah, alright. Thermals for all of you. Look at that. Crew almost dead. IG-88. He's gonna wreck your day. Thermals for you. Let's cleanse off all those nasty debuffs on my SLKR. But then they kill him. So ideally there I would have went into ultimate and I wouldn't have attempted to kill anybody. I would have just tried to buy some time. But Zam, that move gives thermals. And then she can go around and pop the thermals. So what? She's got 5. So now she's got turn meter. Oh, I have to attack her, although I don't want to. because now she's dead. There we go. Now Greedo's going to join the fight. He's going to get some thermals. Yeah. Good luck, guys. Anyways, this one I said I like it because it is a challenge. It is a puzzle. But you guys can overcome. Go watch Bitcoin's video to see it done in really, really low gear levels. But if you can do it at tier 7, you can use that team to beat it all the way through. The big one for you is going to be the thermal detonator feats. Again, lower tiers use Jawas. They work just fine. And then you can start getting away with the Zam-led team. Depending on how your bounty hunters are geared, maybe 5 given good RNG. But it depends. If they're all gear 13, cool. But I think as soon as you get up into these upper tiers, you're going to have to run the Zam lead with SWGOH in order to get that thermal detonator feat. Alrighty. Alrighty. Okay, well, thanks for coming, guys. Thanks for watching. The link to my Twitch is in the description. The link for my Discord is in the description. On my Discord, you'll get notifications when I go live on Twitch for GACs. Otherwise, everything else I do on Twitch, you're just going to have to follow my Twitch channel, and then you'll get notifications on your phone from Twitch. Anyways, thanks, guys. Send you off a little Dartel and sexy action. Till next time. Cheers. Peace. Thank you. Thank you. Go get it done. Bye-bye.